Yeah, what's going on? We got Point of Views going on right now. Everybody, what's going on? You got your boy Q, the co-host. We got your girl Britt, the host.
What's going on, everybody?
We got a special guest today. You was listening to her music. Her name is Mello, cool as fuck, but we gonna call her Mello. What's going on, Mello?
What's going on?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, real good.
Thanks for being a part of Point of Views.
Of course.
We got a couple questions for you today.
Okay.
We're going to start off with just telling people who you are and what you got going on. And
Mello, straight out of Atlanta. I was raised in Zone 3, moved to Zone 6.
Okay.
Right now, I'm new to the indie scene. I was in a group called Times 2, but now I'm pursuing my career as a solo artist.
So what's been going on with that solo artist thing, man? How's it been? It's been tough. It's been rough.
I mean, at first, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous to do it by myself because I got comfortable doing it with somebody else. Mm-hmm. But once I figured out that I don't have to wait on nobody to make no decisions, to make no moves, doing it by myself, it kind of felt like pressure was off of me. You know what I'm saying? It felt like no burdens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to make moves and do stuff. Whether it's during the week, late at night, early in the morning, I don't have to wait on nobody for an okay or, I think that's a good idea.
You got your sea legs. You know what they say? We was born in this by ourselves and we gonna go out by ourselves. So
Indeed.
Much love and much success to you on all that and on your journey and all that. That song right there is dope. I ain't gonna front. Britt was telling me about it before. She was like, yo, my homegirl, Mello, she cool. Woo. I'm like, all right. Because I don't be listening to music nowadays, but that right there, that joint right there, I'm gonna bring that back and put that on my phone when we finish and all that.
No problem.
But what's going on, Britt? Introduce, talk to the people.
What's going on, Mello?
What's up, B?
So you know I got a lot of questions for you.
Aw, shit.
I know, here she comes.
So you already know, we got on social media today, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on with Time 2?
Man, look. Times 2 was started by two friends, you know what I'm saying? Two people that kind of came together on some shit let's help each other out. Let's utilize this as a gateway to get where we going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was never we was just gonna do this shit indefinitely. It was gonna be our way to both get in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I mean, it's sometimes you gotta realize, like he said, you're born by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. Sometimes you can't do everything with somebody else. Sometimes you gotta branch off and do it on your own. I mean, the beat started over some old silly shit. It was really a big misunderstanding.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I felt okay, me being a bigger person. All right, look, I apologize for the way things went down. If you felt some type of way about it, but at the same time, we were friends before anything. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like my loyalty was with her. If she would have said, I don't want to work with this person, or I don't like this or that, I'm going to go with her because this is our thing. This is our baby. That, you know what I'm saying? This is our flower that we're growing. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So I wouldn't let nobody else interfere with that. But I think now it's kind of she feel I kind of undercut her, threw her under the bus because they're my friends. But at the end of the day, friends are friends, and friends gonna be friends regardless of what the situation is. Gotcha. Whether we do business with them or not, they're still gonna be my friends, and they still are my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, and it's just side note. What and I just only ask because I had a situation back home with my peoples, and they had a group, and they was good, and they was rocking, and they was dropping joints, and then they just stopped fucking with each other, and then that ain't that. But what do you think is more important, business or friendship?
I mean, it depends on what aspect of your life is in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If this is me becoming an indie artist or me rapping, whatever I'm doing, at the end of the day, it's my craft, it's my business. So if I feel like somebody is interfering with me getting to where I need to be, then I can cut that off. But I'm still gonna be cool with you.
Getting that bag?
Yeah, I'm still gonna be cool with you. I'm not just gonna say, "Oh, fuck you." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. Like,
but sometimes certain motherfuckers need a fuck you, man.
I mean, yeah, because sometimes people need to be humble.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It's one of them situations. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, Mello. Do you think that you and Times 2 can ever get back to the place that y'all were when y'all first started that Times 2?
I mean, I don't think that it will ever get back to the place that it was because it's already tainted. But I'm the type of person where I'm like, if you want to pick up the pieces and keep moving forward, we can do that. But we just can't go backwards. You know what I'm saying?
And see, for me, my understanding, me looking in, me knowing Times 2, y'all was dope together. I think, you know what I'm saying, friendship is more, well, I'm not going to say more important than business because you do have certain aspects that you got to look at. But at the end of the day, I think that you two, y'all brand, Times 2, the music, it was dope.
It was. I agree.
And y'all, I mean, like I said, it kind of just, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be like, fuck her and fuck everything she stand for because that ain't what it is on my end. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. We started it together. We did this and we did that. However, this is what it is right now. And this is my moment. So I ain't letting nobody interrupt what I got going on right now because this is mellow time. Fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of mellow time, real quick to add on to beast mode. Let me ask you, because, you know what I'm saying, I was biased for the music for a long time. Because where I come from, you know what I'm saying, I came from New York, and I'm an old head, they say. I come from 90s music, early 2000s, so. But now, what I want to ask you is, along with beast mode, you know what I mean, you could give a YouTube channel, a link. What else you got out there? Like what?
Right now, because like everything just kind of like ended with Times 2, like maybe a month ago. I'm in the process of making my own things, but everything is mellow cool as fuck.
Oh, so it's destroy and rebuild time.
Basically, so me coming out with beast mode, you know what I'm saying? Like beast mode, I'm gonna just talk about the song a little bit. Like it's really me in a different form. Like everybody know me as being this cool person, like, you know, shades on in the dark, you know what I'm saying? In the house.
Them shades you got on now right
like,
now. Them shades are slick right there. I ain't saying I need me a pair of those. I need me those. Are slick right there.
I'm just like this cool person, you know what I'm saying? So like beast mode is me kind of like stepping out of my mode and like letting you know like I'm cool, but at the same time, like, I'll fuck you up, like, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, that's what beast mode is. Like, as you get into the track, you'll hear, like, the passion in it. Like, it was, like, a couple of people was, like, my inspiration for beast mode. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So,
forget all that. Enough with the music. Because we've been getting a lot of, like, comments and posts and stuff about Mello. Who is Mello? Okay. And a lot of them was like, well, Mello got a girlfriend? Like, what's her love life like?
They want to know.
So
somebody want to know. Somebody want to know
what's
what's up. What's your status right now? Is you single and mingling, or is you taking and somebody hating? Like what is it?
Right now I'm feeling like Marsha and Lynch. You know, I'm just here because I don't want to get fined. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. I dig it. Now you know what? Matter of fact, I'ma incorporate that in my shit. I'm here because I want to get fined.
No, he's not.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get fined.
I mean, for real, like, I mean, I have a little situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we can leave it at that. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you, is your situation? Do you got any mama, daddy, mama, any kind of baby drama going on in that situation?
Mello don't do kids, man.
Oh, high five.
This some new shit right here. Mello don't do kids no more, man. I mean, I've had my experience with the baby mamas and all that, the baby daddies, but I mean, honestly, like, in the situations that I dealt with, when I dealt with women with kids, like, they ain't really have no drama with the baby daddy. Like, it was either he was there or he wasn't. I
got a dope ass question for you. Fuck it, because it's no fucks given, right? So I never even thought about this. Obviously, your preference is women, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't knock it, but that don't even matter. My question is, so how is it? Is it awkward? How do it be when, like, you snatch a dude chick up, right? Like, she ain't say, I'm fuck these niggas, woo, 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 woo. Now you got homeboy chick, right? And now he got the baby, but now y'all finally bump heads, whether it be at the house or the car. Now most niggas like, yo, I don't want no niggas around my kid. But then boom, he pull up and he see you. You know what I'm saying? And like, have you ever been in a situation where the baby daddy, like, he just go berserk cause it's a female with his girl? Like, how that work?
So, a long time ago, like, when I was young, like, I dated this one chick. She was a real ghetto-ass chick, too. Like, so she had, like, 2 kids, and her baby daddy was, like, a stay-at-home dad. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So, he felt like I destroyed their family. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
it was destroyed
he
when
was
his
like
ass was staying
calling me.
at home.
Exactly.
He
He had called me a couple times. He was like on my voicemail, like, you broke up my family and I hate you. And I'm like, dog, like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Yo.
But like with the other chick I dated with her baby father, he was cool. Like, he was kind of like, you know, I understand that this y'all situation. You know, I just want my son to be respected, and I couldn't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? Even with him, like, he would call me, some people call me T. He was like, hey T, you know, I need you to meet me with the boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, so he was calling, the baby daddy was calling you?
Yeah, he'll hit me up.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit. I ain't calling motherfucker. And then no disrespect to you. Nah, no disrespect to you, Mello. I promise you no disrespect to you. But I'm not calling my baby mama girlfriend talking about bring my daughter or my son. Nah, hell no.
But I mean, the thing about it is, like, at the end of the day, we had to create some type of partnership. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid was involved.
Nah,
so
that's grown up shit.
It's like you know what I'm saying? Like, he had long work hours. So if the kid and the mom had long work hours, so if the kid got to get to basketball practice or soccer practice or football practice, you know, if he wasn't able to do it, somebody got to pick him up. And he,
okay, I dig it. That's grown shit. That's real good shit.
But I mean, they were grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I typically date older women. You know what I'm saying? So they were grown. You know what I'm saying?
So you go get you sugar mama too out there.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she was a sugar mama.
Nah, I ain't gonna say. I don't even know no names given. We don't gotta say no names. But I'm just saying that I always want, like, though we speaking about it, I always wondered, like, the point of view from, you know what I'm saying? Because I know females are like females, but I never even thought about, like, what happened when, like, cause I tell you like this. One, I got two baby mamas. My daughter mother, my son mother. And my son mother went through a phase where she liked women. And the problem I had with the woman she was with was that she told my son that was his aunt. So now I'm like, damn, you walking around sleeping with this chick, but you telling my son that's his aunt. So what happened when my son walk in the room and he don't see too much auntie shit going on? You know what I'm saying? And she was cool. This from New York, this from Alberta, and she might listen to this. Shout out Jay. I'll leave it as a big drop. But anyway, she was cool as fuck. But my problem was while my son mother was telling my son that her girl that she was dealing with was his aunt. That confused me.
Okay, so let me say this. Now, I mean, being a lesbian, dating women with kids, you gotta understand too that kids are innocent. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you don't want to take their innocence from them. And as a lesbian, I don't want to impose my lifestyle on anybody's child. So if the woman that I'm dating feels more comfortable telling the child, okay, look, this my friend, then I'm gonna do my best to respect that in this situation. So your son ain't gonna catch me in the room with my pants down.
But you know what it is? And that's respectful from your aspect. But it all go down to, I don't blame you, just like I don't blame a nigga. I blame the mother of the child. So check it. Let me ask you this. Okay. What do you respect more? The word from your girl or the wishes of the kid's father? See what I'm saying? So situation, something happens, something go down.
First and foremost, I'm gonna respect the child, number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, I'm gonna respect the person that I'm dealing with because I don't have a relationship with the other party. Mm-hmm. They have a relationship with them. So respect is controlled by the person who's like in the middle. So the baby mother is the one who controls the respect. If she's teaching me, or not teaching me, but if she's showing me that she respects him, I'm gonna.
But what if she don't? But what if she don't have no respect for him, but she should? Because you got a lot of ignorant, ratchet ass feet. Not all. I'm just saying this though, just like dudes. There's some ratchet ass. You know what I'm saying? She don't got respect for this dude. Let's put this situation. She don't got respect for this dude. She and her feelings will have what? But he take care of his kid. He's there on time. He pick him up, spend time. All he asks is respect, and he got a wish. Now her on the other hand, she ratchet. You just got you one of them thotty bodies, you know what I'm saying? And she like, fuck that nigga, woo, woo, woo. Now, I'm asking your position is, you may or may not know what's going on with them, but let's just say you see he a good stand-up dude. He stepped through you on a single. Yo, Mello, you know what I'm saying? I know you do what you do, woo, woo, woo.
Right.
When my baby mom's da-da-da, woo, woo. All I'm asking you is X, Y, and Z. She telling you, yo, fuck what he said.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the child. And if what he's saying is going to be conducive to what's going on with the child in that relationship.
I like Mello. She used the word conducive. Like, shit, there you go. Nah, my bad.
Well, you know, I'm a school teacher.
Nah, that's what's up. Like that shit. It ain't cool to... Listen, it ain't cool to be dumb.
I'm a school teaching ass.
Nah, that's what's up. Yo, so you gotta have a flip to your hustle. You rap that shit, then come back get that bread. It ain't cool to be dumb. But nah, I ain't saying about
but it's like...
conducive ass.
It's like this. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I want to always respect the child. And I mean, the baby father, if I see, the thing about it is I have a dad. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with my father around, and I know that it was kind of hard, you know, because my mom and dad, they beefed a lot when I was growing up. I mean, they spent more time arguing with each other than they did with me. You know what I'm saying? So, just being a child in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take account to the child. Because I'm like, I was once that kid. You get what I'm saying? So if the daddy come to me and I know he a good dad and he a upstanding guy and the mama on some fuck shit, then I'm gonna be like, look, I ain't trying to get in y'all drama because that ain't none of my business. But at the end of the day, if this is what he's asking, if this is what he wants, this is his child. I can't make those type of decisions. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your baby daddy ain't shit ass nigga, and when I mean ain't shit, I mean nigga don't buy no diapers, nigga don't see the kid, nigga don't even call the kid, don't pick up the phone, don't even Facebook the kid, FaceTime,
he's
whatever.
just a donor. You talk about the donor.
If he's a donor, then I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't handle stuff for a man that don't take care of the kids.
Sperm donors day is coming up, so we gonna get into
and
that.
And so is egg donor day, because this is what we here for today.
So we gonna get into it.
You know what I'm saying? For as many sperm donors there's a lot of egg donors. I don't give a damn if the kids stay with you or not, because some of y'all, well, Britt. So today we have Point of Views, baby mom, and let's just shout out Mello because I appreciate you being here. You like our first guest ever, so I appreciate you. You cool as fuck, yo, and I'm still gonna download your shit. But Britt, we here. Point of Views, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby mama drama.
Baby daddy, baby mama drama with no fucks given.
None whatsoever. So here it is, Britt. So, I mean, so check it. We spoke before, you know what I'm saying? We had a couple conversations here and there talking about some fuck shit, some fuck boys, and some ain't shit ass women. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, through all said and done, I think I got a question to start off first with. Like, what is the origin of this baby mama, baby daddy drama? Is it a hate for the baby mother or the baby father because y'all not together or we not together? Is it a jealousy thing? Is it a you doing better than me, or is it a I can't have you back? Like, what's the origin of the baby mama, baby daddy drama?
So the baby daddy, baby mama drama, this is what I want to tell all my listeners. It's not hate. It's not jealousy. It's not because you're not with that baby mama, baby daddy. It's just what it is. It's an issue of no fucks given. And the thing about it, a lot of people don't understand that it's always three sides to a story. It's your side, they side, and the truth. So if you don't get to that truth, then you'll never know what's going on, because you got to understand that person that's saying all of this stuff, you don't know if he's telling the truth or not. Right. So
or her.
Exactly. So we got to kind of like get down to the nitty gritty, because I told a lot of people that I had to do it today.
Yeah, because I'm saying the look on your face right now, Britt, you look like you need to release. You look like you got to hold it. Get the strap, because you look like you about to let over a couple shots. What's up, Britt?
So everybody been telling me like, no, don't do it. It's not the way. But the thing of it is, you guys like who always listen out there, I've been going through this shit for too long, like too long.
What you been going through, Britt? Talk to us.
The thing of it is, like, for one, like, I respect every man that's out there taking care of his child. I respect it. And I've said this before. What gave me the idea of this show of Baby Mama, Baby Daddies, No Fucks Given was a post that I made. And the post that I actually made was basically men not taking care of their kids. And it got a lot of feedback to where a lot of women...
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
contacted me on some shit like, damn, I'm going through it too. My baby daddy doing this, my baby daddy doing that. And it just struck a nerve. It was like, well, you see these guys posting the picture of their child, like they're in that child's life.
The weekend daddy? The Instagram daddy.
The social, no, I call him the social media daddy. But you have this man who posts videos, posts pictures, and say he's all, oh, I miss my child, I want to do this and do that. And these dads are not in the child's lives. And it's sad. And for me to read all of those inboxes, it just really, it bothered me. And I felt like I need to share my story. Maybe I can be some inspiration to somebody that would.
So what's your story, Brett? Like, cause, and before you start, I mean, we kicking, we cool. You know what I'm saying? You cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Not cool as Mellow cool as fuck, but nah, Brett, you cool in the motherfucker. And I know we kick it. You know what I'm saying? You be real passionate about the shit you be going through. So now, you know what I mean? I'm gonna ask you, like. I ain't gonna ask you the whole history, even though you might just give it. But what's the main shit that pulls your hair out? Like, what's going on? Like,
yo, it's the lies.
The lies.
It's
what's
the lies. The lies. Like, and I'm ashamed to even say it, but hell, I don't give a fuck. Everybody people that don't know me, yeah, people that don't know me. Yes, I do. I have 2 baby daddies. I'm not married. I'm 32 years old. I have a son who's 11. I have a daughter who just turned 1.
Beautiful
both of my
kids too, by the way. They beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But both of my children's father, to me, one of my child's father, which is my son's father, is trying to be in his child's life. He's trying to do. We communicate here and there. He checks on his child, and it's. He don't post no pictures up or nothing, but that's not important because he tries to interact and be a parent to our son.
It's an effort made.
Exactly. So we got that effort. Then I have a baby with a man who I was with for on and off for 6 years, who don't do shit.
Can I ask a question?
You can ask whatever you want.
All right, this is my question for you. What was he doing prior to y'all having a baby?
Shit.
So what made you think that he was gonna step up and be almighty Negro to your baby, and he wasn't shit to you at the beginning?
I'm not gonna say he wasn't shit to me in the beginning. He wasn't shit as a parent.
So does he have other kids other than?
Yes, he does.
Is he a father to them?
In my eyes, no.
Then that was your answer, right?
And that was my answer. But you know me, I'm the type of person I like to give people a chance. I went through it for 6 years with this person, with an apartment, with a business, and here it is with a child. And it's crazy because this man has manipulated anybody that would listen to him, that I'm the person who have withheld my child.
But that's what baby fathers do. He's gonna do that.
That's what some baby fathers do.
Okay, I'm sorry, not my boy over here.
Yeah, I'm speaking for just more than me. Because there's some good dudes.
There are some good dudes, but the ones who are, the signs are all. I feel like this as a woman. You know what I'm saying? The signs are there.
You right.
I think that we tend to let love and feelings and emotion, because we are emotional creatures. We let all that shit cloud our judgment. So it's like, that's why I ain't had no kids yet, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to just, even though I'm a lesbian, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to share a baby with somebody that ain't going to do nothing. If you can't produce in a relationship, I know damn well you ain't going to produce for no kid. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to look at, you right.
Nah, you right. All of that's right. And because see, I'm listening to you and I'm listening to Brett, and you right. It's always signs given. Like, my mother used to always tell me, when people show you who you are, believe them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the step after not believing them leads us to your situation now. So, granted, sometimes we see the signs, because everybody, I know for a fact I'm guilty of it. I knocked my head on the wall 1,000 fucking times before I learned. So, he may have showed you some signs. You gave him the benefit of the doubt. That's what humans do. We human people. You know what I'm saying? We human. So, fuck it. He may not have been this, he may not have been that, but fuck it, you took your chance, y'all did what y'all did, y'all together, and boom, y'all have the beautiful child y'all have, and then what the fuck happens? Like, what's up?
Like, when I tell you everything happened, like, from beginning to end, first thing is, for those who are listening, the truth is that when I was 5 months pregnant, me and my daughter's father got into it. I left him. I didn't want the relationship no more. I felt like that me and him were not going anywhere. We had been through this at the time, 5 years, and I just didn't want it no more. So one night, I go to his house, being dumb as I am, trying to make up. I'm 5 months pregnant. This motherfucker decides he want to put his hands on me. His mother and his stepfather is in the house. So the thing of it is, I'm screaming, telling him the baby, or whatever. He not letting up. He punched me in the face.
Wait. So you pregnant? You 5 months pregnant?
I'm 5 months pregnant.
You in the house with his mother?
No. I'm outside. His mother is in the house and his stepfather is in the house. And I'm screaming and he putting his damn hands on me like I'm a nigga on the street. So I'm screaming. I'm telling, he throwing me against his mom's car. I'm screaming. I'm telling him, look, yo, stop. The baby. Finally, his mom comes outside. She looks at me and say, well, why did you come here?
Well,
so I'm like,
you already know how mothers are.
I'm like, okay. Then she starts saying, well, he ain't put his hands on you. So it went from there to, okay, well, let me not say nothing. Because he started telling his friends and his family he ain't never touched me.
Oh, wow.
So that's cool. I left it alone. Then it was just little things. I became where him and his family said I was bitter. I was unstable. I was unfit as a mother. I was jealous of the females that he was dealing with. And to talk about that.
Was you jealous though, Britt?
Hell no.
Okay.
This motherfucker was sending me text messages, screenshot messages of him, the females that were talking. He would literally screenshot the messages of him and a female talk. I would never forget, my daughter was a month old and it was Valentine's Day. And I had a Valentine's date. I wanted to go. He was supposed to get his daughter. Of course, he had a whole bunch of shit to say. He was telling the female, she won't let me get my daughter because she think I'm with you. I didn't know who you was. So the girl is like in the message, babe, you want me to come ride with you? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. But that's the thing. But he screenshotted me and showed me that shit. He would screenshot me shit of.
Why the fuck was he showing you that shit? Like, what kind of
to make me mad? Like? To make me mad. It was to the point where it got so bad. He had started showing his mama text messages of me and his conversations.
For what though? Where's the logic in that?
Anything. To the point, I don't like his mama. I don't deal with his mama. You see what I'm saying? Because it's caused so much drama and friction because of what he said. This man has went to the extent to lie and tell people I tried to steal a business from him. He went to the extent to go and file legitimation.
My bad, we know fuck statement. Shout out to Sugar Rush, yo.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm just saying that because that's what we talking about, right? Am I wrong?
No, that's not a business. Oh. Guys and Goddesses was a business.
Oh, yeah. My bad. There we go.
I remember
My
that. Y'all
bad.
had the little shirts and everything. That was like party promoting or something like that.
And he was the DJ. And I was the host and the model, and I was getting this book. That shit that he doing at the club and stuff, that's me. I turned him on to that. He was doing reunions and fucking kids parties.
So you upgraded your baby daddy, huh?
I hear you be the block, but I'm the light to keep the streets on.
But at the end of the day, you guys, it really... I'm telling you guys all this because a lot of people thought that I was this person that I wasn't. I was being judged. I was being looked at like I'm a mother who don't do for her children. I was bitter. I was crazy. I got messages from him, his families on comments on each social media. It's just crazy.
Let me ask you, why do you think that this crazy shit was being said about you? Like, why do you think that they wanted to throw your name in the dirt and drag you through the mud?
I honestly don't have no fucking idea. And I'm not trying to figure it out right now.
No, well, we gonna figure it. We not gonna figure it out, but we gonna try to figure it out.
Okay, so we got our first caller from Atlanta, Georgia. We not gonna say his name because he is a baby daddy out here, and we don't want to cause any more friction. But I'm gonna let him go ahead and tell you guys his story. Maybe he can share his point of view of what's going on in today's world with baby mamas. So, caller, could you share us a little bit of what's going on with you and your situation?
Well, my situation is not as bad as some people's situation, but at the end of the day, I just dealt with a little bit of unnecessary drama from, baby mama, they be wanting to control the whole situation. And even if you're a good dude and you take care of your kids, they still gonna, give you some type of problems. Like, I deal with craziness for no reason, but I take care of my kids. I get my kids every other week for the whole week, and then my baby mama still complain that I ain't doing enough, this, that, and the third. The whole crazy funny thing is she just took me to, I took her to court for legitimization, and I got my kids all the way legitimized. And with that, if you go to get legitimized, they put you on child support as a man. Now, it's crazy to me because I'm doing the most. I'm doing the way most. And I'm like, you going to put me on child support? I'm already doing the most. Okay, that's crazy. But anywho, so they going to put me on child support. And what really messed her up is she thinking that she going to get this, that, and the third because, I got some good stuff going for me. But she really just got hit in the head because all they gave her was $300 for 2 kids. Really?
Oh, wow. Which court did y'all go to? So I know not to go to that court.
Hey, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, it all depends on what a man is doing. I'm doing the most. I asked for joint custody. You feel what I'm saying? I asked for joint custody.
Okay.
So, I'm taking care of my kids. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. They're good. They're in good shape, and they're going to stay in good shape because I'm going to make sure of that,
Okay, well, I appreciate you for calling us and sharing your point of view. Good luck with your situation, with you and your baby moms. I hope it get better for you guys.
All right.
Now, my first question is, because see, what a lot of people fail to realize is like a lot of baby mama, baby daddy drama come about because there's unrecognized feelings that's still about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker like me, I hate my baby mother, fuck that bitch, woo woo. No disrespect to females, but fuck that bitch, woo woo. And the female be like, fuck that nigga. That. But at the same time, these same people still got a love for their baby father or they got a love for their baby mother. But because maybe they can't be with her, she might be with another nigga or he might be with another chick, whatever the case may be, it be a love, it be an underlying fact of there's still feelings there. See what I'm saying? So in your situation,
I think when you share a baby with somebody though, like just the whole creation of the baby is an intimate moment. You know,
it is.
So with a woman, like I said earlier, women, we are emotional creatures. Like, you gotta understand, a nigga can stick his dick in anything, but something comes into a woman. You understand what I'm saying? And something's gonna come out of this woman. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So of course, and my mom always told me that like the first 2 years after a woman have a baby, she chemically imbalanced, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a true fact. Believe it or not, that's a Snapple
That's
Snapple apple
Think
fact.
about it. Your mind everywhere. You just having a baby. I remember when I went into labor. I went into labor, y'all. I went into labor. I would never forget it. They actually had to induce my labor. My baby was supposed to be 2 weeks born after when she came or whatever. But they ended up inducing me because me and him had got into it in the parking lot of the actual hospital.
Well, when y'all niggas ain't get into it, god damn. Yo, we got into it on Valentine's Day, we got into it on Christmas, his mama birthday, Easter, god damn.
But you know what? But for real, the thing of it is, for anybody that's listening, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. But anybody that's listening, like, I don't want nobody to think that I have withheld my child from her father. I have did everything in my power to have my child around her dad. He choose not to. For instance, he got our daughter legitimized. We went through court for 6 fucking months. Q, I showed you the messages.
Nah, I know. Hey, no, don't throw me under the bus. I don't need no nigga running up.
Ain't nobody really.
You know, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, go ahead. Now, you did show me the shit.
But this is the thing. We got our daughter legitimized. The court order is you're supposed to get your child on this day and bring her back that day. Not drop her off and go party and do whatever the fuck you want to do. That ain't what the legitimation is. You claim and you posted all these hoe posts on social media talking about so you miss your child. But why is it when it's time to get your child, motherfucker, you don't try to get her? You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
that's the thing.
I could see for a nigga speaking, I don't know. I can't really answer about that because I got 2 kids. I got my daughter, she 2 years, my son 14 years old. And everybody that know me, I swear to God, I swear to my daughter, I swear to everybody born and not living. When my son came out that womb, he was with me from day 1 to day till she took me away. and that's through the courts. And that's what I'm getting to.
So what's your situation?
My situation, I say it like this. My first baby mother, I was stupid. I cheated on my girlfriend at the time, which I should have married. Shout out to Aaliyah. Fuck it. My niggas gonna kill me because I shut up. I don't give a fuck. That was my boo at that time. And I had my son with my son mother, and I ain't mad about that. And I was trying to make a family work. She had 3 kids. She had two twins and 1 under. So that was 3 kids plus my 1. Long story short, she jumped out the deep. She was a dodo bird at that time. She was young. I'm gonna just say she was young and dumb. But when my son came out the womb, I had him with me from the day he came out to she got him taken away through the courts. You know what I'm saying? And we went through some ups, we went through some downs, and woo, 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 da, 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 da. But one thing I did not do, I don't fuck with them courts. Do you know what I'm saying? You talk about your kid's father got your baby legitimized, and that's an Atlanta thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't do that in New York. You know what I'm saying?
But
once you sign that,
you gotta
be
legitimized in order for the man to have
a say so. Now check it. Let me tell you something. My daughter. Now this is another thing people don't understand. There's 2 ways to get your child legitimized. There's the let me pay money to the courts. I take the test and legitimize now have rights. And then there's you can get your child legitimized at birth when you sign a birth certificate.
Right.
But they don't promote that. They promote the give us money. We're gonna say your child's legitimized. But then the fucked up shit is, and Britt had a talk with a call in, matter of fact, and I don't know the dude, but I know from what I heard, he got his daughter legitimized, or he had his son or whatever, his child legitimized. The goddamn state of Georgia put him on child support for doing the right thing.
But that's what they're going to do.
But that's fucked up.
But I'm saying too, you gotta look at it like this. A lot of reasons why a lot of men are on child support is because a lot of these baby mothers be wanting governmental assistance. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get food stamps.
It ain't all about that.
But I mean, in your case, it's not. But we talking about wretched bitches, all that
Who's
shit.
trying to come up on a check.
Right.
But
they have to do that.
Let me tell you the real reason why a woman like me, a woman like Susie or Katie or whoever the fuck, if she's going to, like seriously, like for real, when a woman puts a man on child support, and this don't mean that she's bitter, man, I'm going to break it down to you. When a woman puts a man on child support, it's for 2 reasons. It's because she don't want no fucking communication with you, no ass. She want the courts to deal with you. And the second reason is because you're lacking every fucking responsibility there is. It's nothing else. It doesn't mean nothing else.
But what about the times, this is what we just talked about this earlier, the other day. What about the times when the female put the dude on child support just to be bitter, and she ends up losing because this nigga taking care of his kid or kids, and by the child support gonna say, okay, pay, let's just use this number, $300 a month. This nigga done give you $600-700 a month taking care of not only his kid or kids, plus the extra 1 or 2 you already had. So now you lose because, not saying you, but the female lose because she just that bitter. She just wanna say, I got my baby daddy on child support. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I don't fuck with the courts.
Okay, so let me cut you off
right. All right, go ahead, Britt.
So let me say this, okay? I feel you on that. Yeah, you got women out there that are bitter, that will do shit like that will lose just to make their baby daddy hurt because they're hurting. You have that. But let me tell you something. You got the females like me. I went to my daughter's father and said, look, you can give me fucking $50 a week. I pay $600 for child support. I can't even tell you my daughter's expenses. Mm-hmm. But this man told me no, he ain't got no money. So
maybe he ain't had no job, he wasn't working.
Nah, he was working. He a DJ on the south side. Everybody know him. That's what he say. He DJing at Madhouse.
That's not for the brand right there. Wait a minute, that's not for the brand right there.
So,
but it is what it is.
Right. But my thing of it is, I came to a man who was a parent and said, you can give me $50 a week. Help with daycare. Not diapers, not clothes, not milk, just daycare. He told me he didn't have it. He ain't try to get it, wasn't trying to give it. He ended up saying, you know what? I ain't got it. But every other week, he out at somebody's bar. He smoking, he drinking. Well, I can't say smoking, but when I mean smoking,
He out partying and doing
every other shit. So you think of that. You go out, it takes you $10 if you not putting $20 in your gas tank.
She about to break down.
Yeah, she gonna break down the expenses. Now hold on, before you start, you asked them for how much? You asked them for $50 a
week.
A week. That's $100 every 2 weeks.
And then I said, if you ain't got that, you can just give me $100 a month. Just help towards the daycare. That's it. But
shit, my daughter daycare $100 a week.
I got a question. Like, did you hurt him or something? Like,
yeah, this is a good question because I ain't gonna lie, no. I told
it sounds like real shit. Like, it sounds like he hurt.
No,
it sounds like he hurt, and he gonna make you suffer. Like, it's like, boom.
Hold on. Y'all excuse me one time, because I ain't probably supposed to do this shit. Mama love, please come in, because I see you got something. Come on, get on it. Come on in here, Mama Love. Everybody, this Mama Love, she was with us our first show. Go ahead, Mama Love, what you got to say?
Yeah, it's a thin line between love and hate. When you're dealing with a man that was not ready for the relationship to end, he's going to do everything he can to hurt you the way you hurt him.
Damn, that just sounds familiar.
Right. So the way he can hurt you is through that child.
Exactly.
Right. So he doesn't necessarily want visitation with the child. He knows that's going to bother you. So that's how he's attacking you.
God damn it, Mama.
Understand, it's a thin line, a very, very, very thin line between love and hate. He still loves you very much. Very much. But in order to get your attention or your response, he can't get your love. But in order to get your response
or reaction,
or your reaction or your response, he's going to use that child.
Because it's not that hurts you,
right? And the only way you can get that to change, stop responding to what he's doing.
Mama Love, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Can you argue with yourself?
You can't argue with yourself.
Can you argue? Can you argue with one person? Can you have an argument with one person?
No, you can't.
Right?
You cannot.
So when you add a reaction from another person, it gives a situation. If somebody yells and screams at you and you laugh at them, what does it do to the other person?
It diffuses it. He won't respond. It's almost like a fire being put out. Mm-hmm. If you don't respond to it, it's nothing he can say to it.
But if you let every time somebody says something that does something,
he gonna come right back at you because he get a response from you. He's getting a reaction from you.
Yeah. That should sound familiar.
And then you all talked about the legitimization. Mm-hmm. Understand, all fathers, if you're not married to the mother of your child, you need to get your child legitimated. Mm-hmm. Because if something happens to that child will automatically go to the state. Mm-hmm. And then that father or that grandparent will have to go through a whole lot of red tape to get the custody of that child. So every father that's not married to the mother needs to get legitimized. That's not a bad thing.
It's not,
exactly.
But you know what? It's
right.
some political bullshit in my opinion, because that, from all the places I've been, that's a Georgia thing. Because like I said, same situation in New York. If something happens, the father signs that birth certificate. Something happens to the mother, the first person they go to is the father. We don't have an extra step up.
But understand what you just said. The father signed the birth certificate.
Yeah, I signed
if the father does not sign the birth certificate in the state of Georgia, then he got to have DNA testing,
that's what I'm saying,
and then he has to be legitimized.
But I had a situation, and this is another thing. This is similar. It's the same shit, but with the police, because I had a situation with my daughter mother, and I didn't like what was going on. I went to my daughter mother's house. I knocked on the door. Ain't no police here. It's already said and done. I took my daughter with me and I left. I went home and she called the police and basically said I kidnapped my daughter. Long story short, the police come in the door, they knock, boom, boom, they like, you gotta give your daughter back. And I'm like, why? I'm like, she here with me, she's sleeping, she not going nowhere. Police say, oh, well, you don't have no rights, she's not legitimized. Mm-hmm. And my first question to him was, well, how do you know, officer, whatever his name was? Because they don't have any computers or documents in their car to say, he's going off what the female said. She said, oh, I want her back. His only thing was, well, you don't have no rights. You're not, she's not, you don't, do you have it legitimized? And I said, actually, I do. But he was like, well, you got to give it back. You know what I'm saying? So that whole legitimation shit, and when you involve the law, and my point is, it's necessary, but it's just some extra bullshit. Because I'm just speaking for the fathers who do sign the birth certificate. Now, if you don't sign a birth certificate, you leaving yourself open for all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I wouldn't do that because I have 2 kids I love dearly. You know what I'm saying? 2 of mine. I have a bunch of stepchildren, but 2 of mine I love dearly. And both my signatures, they both got Jones on the back of their name. You know what I'm saying? So, but my point was the legitimization shit. It means something, but it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It does, but it doesn't.
It means a lot because if, like I said, in a situation where something happens to the mother, where she passes away, where she get arrested, and the child is in her custody at the time, like, you know, let's say for instance she gets stopped for a minor traffic accident and she get taken in custody and the child is in her presence. If the father is not legitimized, that child is not going to that father. The child is going to the state.
Yeah, nah, that's true.
Right, you understand what I'm saying?
In
So,
Georgia,
right, in Georgia, right. So if that father is legitimized, then that child is going directly to that father. But if he's not legitimized, then that child is going to sit there in the state for a while until he get DNA tested. Then he got to go get legitimized, and then he got to go through evaluation where we go through a process where you got to make sure his home is adequate for that child. Yeah. You understand? So we're talking 9 months to a year before that child goes back home.
And it's crazy. And I have this question, like I said, going back earlier. The caller that called in and spoke to Britt. He was doing everything he had to do. He was taking care of his kid. He did the legitimation process. The state put him on child support.
That's what you have to do. When you file a legitimation, and a lot of guys don't understand this. When they go out to the courts and they file a legitimation, they're considered the actual biological father.
Yeah, you're taking responsibility for that kid.
Because you're the biological father, you have joint custody or whatever custody you're trying to get. You have to pay for that.
Okay,
child.
so in that situation, just like he said, he did the most. He took care of that kid more than the mother did. How is the state allowed to put me on child support?
The state can't prove that.
But then the state has no business in if the kid is taken care of, and just because I say I'm being a man, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna say this is my child. The state has no right to put me on child support. I could be paying the rent, the food, everything. Now you gonna make me give her extra money?
But you have men that say that they're doing everything and they're not doing shit. I'm telling you.
Well,
you have men that sit here.
You're right, but you also have women that claim.
My daughter's father has told me, I had to literally look at the message again because I didn't know what I was reading. He told me he was buying our daughter clothes and shoes. I ain't never got no clothes and shoes from him. Now his mama and his brother, when she was 6 months, we ain't never got no fucking clothes and shoes. So the thing of it is, what I'm saying, you have men that will sit here and say, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm taking care of my shit, and they ain't doing shit. All right, time out,
because that touches, it pushes a nerve in me, it pulls a chord in me. You do have these niggas that run around talking about they taking care of their daughter. But now my thing is, since we talk about this, what about all the females who talk about, I'm a great mother, I do this, I do that, and they don't spend $1 or $2, and they don't fucking do what they supposed to do for their daughter. Now, the kids live with them. You know what I'm saying? You go to the house is a mess, the dishes is not washed, the clothes ain't clean, it ain't no food. They eating oodles and noodles. They eating goddamn canned raviolis. But then every Saturday when it's a sunny morning, they at the mall taking pictures talking about, oh, this is what I do every day. Bitches don't do, excuse me, but some of these females don't do shit. And I can speak of one of my baby mamas ain't shit, and she notorious for that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't let y'all run down on these dudes that ain't doing shit. I think it's worse for a mother who doesn't do what she's supposed to than a father. Because the mother is the first link. When the baby come out, the first source of food and the first source of comfort comes from who?
Why?
Because she birthed her.
Why?
Because
why does a mother have to be the first link and not the father? Why?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. In my opinion, the mother should be and is going to be, because that body, that baby would spend 9 months in her body, right? When that baby comes out, that baby They might give, like my son was giving to me straight, she came out, and I gave it to the mother. But the first nourishment, the first source of love, the first source of like the baby's crying intense, it comes from a mother.
But the seed came from the father.
It did.
And that's the problem. The society has put the responsibility on the mother when the seed came from the father. The mother is just a carrier. The seed, the producer, the creator comes from the father. So the father needs to be the one to make sure that child has everything it needs. Because the mother is just like an incubator.
No, and
you
you're
understand?
right. No,
So,
but she's more than an incubator. You know why?
No.
Because the woman's body is made to give that child. The mother can produce milk to feed the baby.
That's all she does.
That means for a time period.
Understand this. The mother body produces the source of nourishment for the child.
Mm-hmm.
The father is the foundation.
But let me ask you this: who, if we want to get down to it, the father, and I'm not saying the father should not be present. The father should not. I'm not saying the father shouldn't be who he should be. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, in a baby's first 8 months, the mother is more important than the father.
Why?
Because that baby has been in your body, listening to your voice for 9 months. That baby has been in your body, nourishing off of everything you eat. That baby has a connection
but
with
understand,
But it doesn't matter.
But
the father can have a connection with the baby, but there is no connection stronger than that baby.
But understand
what
we just agreed with. The mother is the nourishment, but the father is the foundation.
Okay.
Now let's take it deeper. When you're building a house, the foundation or the structure is more important. If you have the structure, you put the structure up, but the foundation is weak, that building is going to fall because the foundation is not strong enough. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? So that foundation is stronger than that nourishment.
No, I agree with you saying.
You understand what I'm saying? The nourishment, the mother's doing her part. But we haven't, but the problem that we're having is the fathers, not all fathers, but some fathers are not creating the foundation that's needed to help to support the nourishment of the child.
That's why they put those laws in place.
That's why they put the laws in place.
And some of the guys these days,
they not
taking the laws. What they doing is they're manipulating the laws. Because you got some of these guys out here that's doing the legitimation for their mamas.
And you got some of these females out here that's fucking manipulating the laws for the benefit of them. Like
you are correct. You are correct.
I'm gonna say something like, okay, so I know growing up, my mom and dad always argued about what the child support money was for. You know what I'm saying? So my dad would always say, I don't give you child support money for you to pay this and pay this and pay that. Well, my mom always said, the child support money is for me to provide shelter. Clothing,
it's for the support of the child.
So she was like, if I have to use the child support money to pay the light bill to keep the lights cut off, your baby got lights.
That's the support of the child. Child support is for the support of the child. If it's to pay the light bill, that benefits the child. If it's to pay the rent, that's the support of the child.
Are you guys listening, man? You guys, baby daddies, you need.
Hold on, cause I'm gonna get my point. My point is some of y'all baby mamas ain't shit either. Y'all taking that child support and light money, and y'all gonna get Gucci bags. Y'all gonna get y'all toes done.
Some of our baby mamas, we ain't shit. But guess what? Baby daddies, I need y'all to listen to this.
Can I say this? It's not all, you can't always worry about what the money has been spent, because just because you sent that money, the money that wasn't there when you listening to
Yo, listen, I got you, Milo.
You sent your money on the 5th. But what about the 4th, the 3rd, the 1st, the 31st,
hallelujah.
the 29th, the 28th?
Well, what y'all not gonna do?
No. Listen. So this is my thing. You can't. Like I said, I don't have any kids. I'm not a baby mother, but I grew up with a baby mama and a baby daddy. You understand what I'm saying? You can't worry about what she spend the money on as long as your kids
do your
part.
The men need to do their part. Don't worry about what the woman doing as long as you do your part. Because at the end of the day, the child is gonna know. The child don't care about how much money was spent. The child only wants mom and dad.
And love.
And love.
And I can't argue with that. So I'm gonna say, men, please, everybody, please step up and take care of your kids, because I'm trying to hold us down right now, but they making crucial facts and it's cool. But at the end of the day, I mean, I guess we won't resolve the baby daddy, baby mama drama. Me personally, I take care of mine.
What that feel like?
What that feel like? What is that?
Oh, I mean, it's a cross. I mean, but I thought
What
you
you
meant
mean
like.
with that? What?
I mean,
What is
I'm
supposed
just
to
saying
feel
this
like?
as a person that works.
We got some spirits coming on
We
here.
don't talk
listen,
about that. That's a cross that was
just-
left over here.
Oh, I don't want no parts of this shit, man. Matter of fact, man,
That
go
was
ahead.
a cross
man.
that was left.
I don't want no parts
But
of that.
I was just gonna say this, just as an educator, you know what I'm saying, working in the education field, being around kids who are in situations like that where, you know, they have one parent that's not really present. At the end of the day, it truly affects the child. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, baby mama this, baby mama that, but at the end of the day, the person that's really affected by the situation is the child.
Is a child.
And
Right.
I'm telling you from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if my mama gonna listen to this and my dad gonna listen to this, but they spent so much time fighting each other that nobody gave me the love that I really wanted.
And that's
So now
facts.
that I'm grown, I look to other people and other people's families for that love. You understand what I'm saying? That's something that I have to deal with. That's something that I have to go through on a day-to-day basis. But that's what I'm saying. So regardless of, at the end of the day, my message is, love your kids, you know what I'm saying? Give them the love that they need so they don't go out into the world and try to seek that love, because the world ain't gonna show
They
them no
gonna
sympathy.
misguide
Exactly.
their ass. You right.
Okay,
They
that's
gonna
a good
misguide
one.
their ass because they
Yeah.
gonna be searching for some shit they ain't get, and
That's
the
a good
people and
one.
the person that's gonna give it to them ain't gonna be worth shit, and that's who they gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point because
Good message.
we spend
Good
so
message.
much time arguing back and forth. Oh, I bought this, I bought
Money,
that, and the
money.
goddamn kids
You
sitting
think
there
about the
like, well, who
child.
the hell gonna pick
Right.
me up? Well, what we
And
gonna
at the
do
end of the
now?
day, it's about the
So let's
child.
pause right now. I think we got a caller coming in. She's heard the situation. It looks like. Let me see what she's talking about.
Hey, what's going on, caller? Welcome to Point of Views. What's going on?
Nothing, just listening in, have a little opinions on, baby mama, baby daddy drama.
And what's your point of view tonight, mama? And first of all, what's your name?
Well, I'm Jocelyn, aka Crown Royal Vanilla.
Okay, Crown Royal Vanilla. Yo, we drinking that right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, shit. All right, go ahead, Crown. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what Mama was saying, as far as the man being the foundation, I actually listened to a sermon a few weeks ago, and the preacher was saying, the duties of how the man is supposed to be and how the woman is supposed to be. The man is the start, period. He's the foundation. He's the seed. It starts off with the man. It leads with the man. So if that man is absent from that child's life or absent, period, that it will affect the child more drastically than the mother being absent. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
Even though the woman is the nurturer, you still feel that way?
No.
No, the baby's got the
No,
foundation.
well,
the foundation.
Because I don't really have a side because, my baby daddy issues honestly have been resolved for the month. Let's just say that.
For the month? Okay.
For the month. For the month, we good. So let's just say that, I have a personal opinion about how women nowadays perceive themselves to men, and then they get men to fall in love with them or to trap them or whatever the case may be, and then when the man is not present because the man wants to either be in the woman's life or whatever, the woman gets mad. But let's just go back to the man right now. The man is the foundation. If you can name 10 females that you know in your life, name 9 out of those 10 females have no foundation when it comes to their father being there for their lives.
Right.
So a lot of women do things that they do, whether it's maliciously or whatever, because they don't have that father present. If they had that father present in their lives, then we'll have a whole nother story. I know, like myself, or even like my sister, our dad wasn't really, he was there, but he wasn't present in our lives. And the mistake that we've made with our baby father, it spirals down to him not being there and him not being that foundation for our lives so that we know what to look out for in men that we seek out.
Or could choose better.
Now,
Right.
on the other end, when it comes to the mothers, women, we got to stop opening our legs to any Tom, Dick, and Harry, period. We have to stop opening ourselves up to men that we know nothing about. And then when we get pregnant by these men, and then now they become not shit men. They weren't shit before when we was opening our legs to them.
No, what you right.
Exactly.
You right.
The signs are always there. That's why I asked Brittany, what kind of father was he to his other kids? Because that right there should have been your indicator that he wasn't gonna be.
And you know what's so crazy? He did the same thing to his baby mama that he did to me. Him and his mama would sit down at the table and talk and disrespect his baby mama to me, and now they're doing the same thing to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, whose fault is it?
Yours.
You on child support by two different women, so that should tell you something right there.
No, that should have told you something.
Told you something.
Not nobody else.
Right.
That told you
He
something.
ain't got to change. You the one got to make the change. Yeah.
Exactly. When I've been listening in,
And you guys are right, and that's why we are baby daddy, baby mamas, no fucks given.
Right. You've allowed a man to come back to your life that you know he was still doing the same stuff. You know his mama was like this. So why would you open yourself up, have a baby by this man? Now you're in a situation that you can't get out of because he's treating you like he treated his first baby mama.
I got a question for you, Crown Royal. This is not off subject, but I got a question because you said something that it made sense about the lack of the father in the woman's life, right? Okay, so now this situation. Now you have the lack of your father, and you know what I'm saying? Now you meet a man and he wants to present himself as the father of not only his daughter or y'all kids, but he wants to represent himself as a man in your life. What makes it so hard for women to follow that man's lead?
Well, it makes it hard. Well, and I can't speak for other women. I can only speak for myself. In my situation, my baby father is very, very, very immature. I'm mature. So I know what I want. I know what I don't like. I know what I dislike. He does not know anything. I'm not about to follow behind any man, behind any person, and they don't know what they want, and I know what I want. So if I see you driving off a cliff, am I going to follow you too and drive off that cliff? No. But if I see that you're doing something positive and doing something for the best for me and you and our kids, then yeah, I'll follow you. But I'm not that naive to sit up here and, I don't know how, not really follow, but to let the man take the lead. And I know that he's doing something wrong.
But if a man is going to be a man and a man is supposed to take the lead, it's supposed to be a woman's place to support and correct him when he's wrong, to be his rib, to be his side.
And you are 1,000% right. Because going back to that sermon that I listened to, it was about a few weeks ago, a few months ago, but going back to that sermon, women, if you choose to be with a man, and this is the man that you want to be with, and this is the man that you decide to have kids with, if that man wants to go jump off a bridge, hey, go jump off a bridge with him.
No. The woman is supposed to know. Don't let him go jump off the bridge. Baby, are you crazy? You don't need to jump off the bridge.
No, not. Well, let's put it like this. If you want that man to be that leader of the family, let him be the lead. Let him make the decision, and it's up to you to support those decisions and follow those decisions. But if you're a woman that is strong-minded and strong-willed like I am, and I'm not going to follow you doing anything typically that you're doing, then that's where we clash, because now it's like I'm taking the lead of the man.
Well, you have to choose. You have to choose to follow a man and not a male.
Right.
Okay. Will Jocelyn or Crown Apple, whatever
Crown Apple,
Vanilla, I appreciate your call for tuning in to Point of Views. We got a lot of stuff taken care of. Mellow, cool as fuck. Thank you for coming out. You guys tune in Beast Mode, because that shit is hot.
Yo, download that Beast Mode shit for real. I ain't gonna front. I like that shit, Mellow. That shit, I like that shit, yo.
Tune in. We'll tune out because we done for the night.
And check it. We got some more shit coming. We gonna keep growing. We gonna keep getting better. We need more subscribers. Go to the link. Brick posted on all 3,500 of her links. I need you to subscribe. I need you to follow. Next week I want a little more callers. We got callers that we couldn't even put in, but all of this shit right here, we just talking. We got Mama Love, we got Mello, we got Britt, we got Q, we got people behind the scenes. Like, we just need the support. All I'm asking for is the support. You know what I'm saying? This regular barbershop talk, nail salon talk, getting drunk on the quarter talk. I want everybody to be able to call in and voice their point of view. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't support us, who the fuck gonna support us? You dig?